scary ghost videos. Behind you. I found this creepy ghost video over on Twitter. It was uploaded several years ago to a Japanese video site and is apparently footage of a quote, real ghost caught on camera. The video shows a family celebrating their daughter's birthday when someone or something appears behind her. The daughter blows out the candles. However, as she struggles to blow out the final candle, a pale white face of someone or something appears in the darkness behind her. Apparently, the family didn't notice this creepy face at the time of recording this video and uploaded it to the internet in search for answers. Commenters say that it's likely an evil spirit has attached itself to their daughter. But what do you think? Is this a ghost caught on camera? You tell me. The figures. This next creepy ghost video comes from the popular Japanese ghost channel Fourth Wall, where a pair of explorers visit an abandoned housing complex rumoured to be haunted by several ghosts. Uploaded a couple of years ago, the video is titled Slenderman or Ghost Caught on Camera. And well, after watching the video, there's a possibility it could be either of these. But I'll start the video and you can make up your own mind. As the explorers reach the abandoned housing complex, they pan their camera around the main courtyard area, and someone or something can be seen in one of the windows, which Fourth Wall claims looks like a white figure in a black suit. And what makes this so bizarre is that all the other windows above this one are completely black. Then, captured on camera for a brief moment, a mysterious transparent figure can be seen standing motionless on one of the upper floors. The explorers then search several floors of the abandoned housing complex, hoping to find an unlocked door to a supposedly haunted apartment. As they climb down from the second floor, a dark, shadowy figure can be seen for a split second, walking along the balcony on the opposite side of the complex. So what do you think? Did these explorers capture a ghost on camera? Or, Slender Man? Leave a comment below with your thoughts. What was that? This next creepy clip comes from the paranormal investigation channel Franko TV. Frank returns to the haunted graveyard where he filmed satanic worshippers conducting witchcraft and caught a quote, demon on camera peeking out at him from behind a tomb. Frank makes his way through the graveyard, armed only with his night vision camera, and captures this.
I'm coming back to the area where I seen the ritual taking place. There is some things that are missing from that area. The last I checked, on the Discord during the daytime, but I want to see if it's still there. Alright, I made it, or I'm getting there, towards the area with the candles are that way, but there's no lights anymore, so I'm assuming no one's been there in a minute. Oh shit. I just got something moving on camera. It was just moving like that. Just now I seen it. And I was going to the area where the ritual happened. No one's been there in a minute. Oh shit. No one's been there in a minute. Oh shit. I kind of saw it too, off the night vision as well. But it almost looked like there's no cars that are shining through here. It's just the wall and the lights, and those are all static. It was right up against this wall here. And this is the area here. The only thing they took, since I checked on the live, was just a voodoo doll thing, and I think there was like a pot next to it. It literally had stopped right around over here. But this is where the whole thing is at. That's not the first time I've seen something come this way. There was another time where I seen it going the other way in the other video. The last time I was here. At this point now, I'm gonna go ahead and do an ovulus and seeing what I can get. Is there anybody here with me?
Maria.
Maria. So I just got someone that just said the name Maria, which in Spanish it would be Maria. Maria? Was that you that I just seen moving across the walls to over here? Look. Maria. Gasania. And this is where the spirit kind of went. Kind of traversed through over here, this side, and kind of dissipated somewhere around here. Maria, are you here with me right now? Was that you that I've seen?
Possessed.
Oh, I don't know why that scared the hell out of me. I forgot I had the... Oh. God, that scared the hell out of me. I'm a little bit antsy right now. But I forgot, like, I have the ovulus right next to me, and it sounded like somebody was talking right next to me. Obviously not, but it just scared the hell out of me. At this point now, I'm going to see if I can make my way back into the church or not the church, but back into the cemetery, towards where I seen that creepy face staring back at me. This is a creepy area where I seen the face staring at me behind the wall.
As Frank approaches the area where the satanic worshippers were spotted in his previous video, a mysterious white thing moves quickly along a wall in front of Frank. But the question is, what is it? The strange white thing moves from the left side of the wall to the right before it dissipates into thin air. Then, as Frank is approaching the area where the creepy face was seen peeking out at him, a white mist, which Frank's viewers claim is most likely a spirit, appears to float right in front of him, and Frank doesn't notice it. Frank claims that this footage he captured at this haunted graveyard is, quote, a ghost caught on camera, but what do you think? Did Franko TV capture evidence of paranormal activity? You tell me. The Shadow. This next creepy video was captured and uploaded to the YouTube account Epoch Paranormal. Epoch Paranormal claims to have captured a, quote, shadow figure while investigating the cell blocks at the old West Virginia penitentiary.
This video is interesting. I was doing a walk in the West Virginia penitentiary. It's part of like a big joint paranormal investigation. I originally just meant to show you guys this because it was just interesting, and I had an incident there where I kept feeling like something was behind me. After reviewing the video a few times, it looks like I caught something. So I'm going to just really condense this, just show you guys what I caught. And it looks like it's some kind of a shadow figure. That around the time where I said I kept feeling like I was feeling something behind me, this is what was behind me. It looked like there was a person there. Right there in front of me, it looked like there was a person. So, let me know what you think about that. Was it just the camera not focusing on the distal part of the cell? Or did you think it was something legitimate? I want to put this out there for people to comment on and get opinions. Thanks.
Captured on camera, something dark can be seen slipping out of sight at the end of the corridor, but who is it? It's quite difficult to make out, but upon enhancing the footage, we can definitely see that something's there. Epoch Paranormal says that while reviewing this video, that this could be a, quote, potential shadow manifestation, and that he uploaded it to YouTube to get clarification. But what do you think? Did Epoch Paranormal capture a shadow figure on camera? You tell me. The Watcher. Final ghost video for today comes from the paranormal investigation channel Midwest Ghost Hunter. In the video, Ian ventures out to conduct a paranormal investigation at the supposedly haunted Ferguson cemetery in the dead of night. Apparently, the grave of a boy lies separately away from every other grave in the cemetery. Ian explains that visitors to this cemetery have reported feelings of being watched, which only gets worse as they get closer to the boy's grave. What's more is that a number of visitors have reported seeing a white figure about the size of a small boy wandering the graveyard alone. Ian sets up his equipment, and a short while into his investigation, he captures something rather creepy.
Walking into the cemetery. Hello? Is there anybody here? Like, normally I get spooked a little bit at first. Like, I feel like I'm being watched. And I felt that earlier too when I was filming here. Camera angles. I felt like I was being watched. And I swear to God, at one point, out the corner of my eye, I saw this dark mass walk by one of the trees. And it was low to the ground. And, well, I don't want to jump to conclusions, but they say that there's hounds here that are black. And that was my first thought. Little boy, I'm not sure what your name is, but could you come and talk to me? Hello? Is anybody over here? I've got a K2 meter. I'm gonna see if he will mess around with this thing at all. If you're here, could you touch this green light? It won't hurt you. It's like a toy, basically. It'll light up if you touch it. It's pretty neat. I see that people bring you a lot of gifts. I see you've got a lot of coins, rocks and stuff. Do you like it when people bring you stuff? Well, I got you something right here. That's a teddy bear. You like it? Here you go. I set it there for you. If you like that teddy bear, could you move it? Could you move its arm? Just to keep in mind that the wind is blowing, and that is what's causing that to move right there. The bow on him. I'll put this K2 meter next to him too. Whoops, I almost knocked him over. You don't have to be shy. I'd just like to be friends with you. Would you like to be friends? I thought I heard something. It was like a whew. Did you just make a sound?
What I thought sounded like a high-pitched breath was actually the whisper of a child saying, I was unaware of this occurrence. If this was the ghostly boy, it seems he does not want me in his cemetery.
Okay. Recording now. What? Whoa. Dude. Holy shit. What was that? Dude, that was like a whimper. Hello? Who's down there? Dude, there's nobody down there.
Eerily enough, this whimpering sounds much like a dog in distress. Could this be the sounds of one of the phantom hounds that are said to run along this very tree line?
I can't tell because, obviously I'm outside and it isn't necessarily warm out here, but I feel much colder suddenly. Like my hands are cold, my face is cold. Are you around me right now? It's gone. What? It's like it just suddenly got warm again. Like my face feels fine. I feel like I feel you moving around. What? Oh my God! That was right back here. That was from behind me. Holy. Do you want me to leave? I suddenly feel really unwelcome here.
I am shook by what sounds like a little boy's voice saying, there is no reason for a child's voice to be heard from anywhere. for I was completely alone in this cemetery.
Whatever the hell that voice was, it literally sounded like a child. Oh my god. I've got chills down my freaking spine right now. Are you still over there?
Between these two trees, you can see this strange face-like anomaly peering out. Its height is rather short, much like a young child. In the photo taken after it, you can see that the face has completely vanished. All three of these captures line up with the description of the ghostly boy, leading me to believe more and more in this urban legend. What happens next would shock me even more.
I feel like he's watching me right there. Right in that spot.
And quell any doubt I had left about this cemetery's haunting.
Whoa, what? My camera just died. Whoa!
To the side of my camera, you can see the teddy bear being tipped over by something unseen. I unfortunately did not fully capture it moving. However, I took this occurrence as a final message to leave.
As Ian attempts to communicate at the boy's grave, a child's voice can be heard whispering no. A few hours pass, and the sounds of a dog whimpering followed by running can be heard coming from somewhere in the darkness surrounding Ian. He calls out, hello, but gets no reply. Ian returns to the boy's grave and begins to feel a presence near him. Then, suddenly, the sound of a little boy's voice is heard saying, go away. Ian says that there is no reason a child's voice should be heard at this time at this cemetery, and that he is completely alone. Ian then snaps several photos in the direction of where the voice came from. Captured on Ian's camera, a strange translucent face can be seen peering out from behind a tree, just watching Ian from the darkness. However, in another photo, the face is no longer there. Then, just out of shot of Ian's camera, we can see the teddy bear placed on the boy's grave strangely tips over somehow on its own. Ian then decides to pack up for the night and leaves. So what do you think happened to Ian at the Ferguson cemetery? Did he capture paranormal activity on camera? As always, the decision is ultimately yours. Thanks so much for watching. I've noticed a large number of my viewers aren't subscribed yet, so this is just another friendly reminder that if you enjoyed this video, to please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you'll never miss another video. And if you want to watch more scary videos just like this one, you can click any of these scary videos shown on the screen. See you next week.